Hi everyone, just wanted to bring to you a very quick wedding invite that I found on Pinterest. Now you're going to have to bear with me, the lighting isn't great in this room. I've changed back to my actual working craft room to do videos because I seem to forget things when I'm taking it from one room to the next. So this is the one we're going to be doing. As you can see, I've done it in a couple of colours. I've done it in Highland Heather, Balmy Blue, a pink one which I can't remember the name. I think it might have been an old retire one like Sweet Sugar Plum, and then I've done it in Real Red. So for the supplies, I've already cut some of it already. So the supplies will be white for your base. We're going to use Rich Raspberry as our background colour, detailed Thinlet dies, and the stamp set Wonderful Moments. So I have cut my card, and this piece measures 8 across by 5 3/4, scored at 4 down the middle. And then the coloured card, like I said, I'm using Rich Raspberry for this one, is 5 5/8 by 3 7/8. And then you need to use 2 die cuts. Now I've already cut mine because it just takes a little while to roll them through and then pick all the pieces out and then trim them down. And these pieces are 4 1/8 down this side and 2 inches across. But what you will notice is that it's just slightly a little bit too long on the card, so I've just eyeballed it and just taken a little snip off the bottom there, as you can see. So the easy part is obviously going to be assembling. So let me just put those 2 bits aside and ink up the bride from this stamp set. I haven't used this one half as much as what I should do really, but now I'm into it, I can't leave it alone. So these are all going to be going into a place that I supply called Melincy Mill, which is over on the Roseland. She opens back up around about the 1st, 2nd of April and runs till Halloween, so you'll be able to find these over there. So for the stamped image, which I'm just about to cut now, this piece needs to be 3 7/8 across. Oh. I am going to cut a whole piece because I am going to be doing more of these later on. And by 2 1/2. Just means I can do plenty more this evening, and they're already cut. I am still using my old trimmer. I do have plenty of blades left, so I'm a bit of a waste not, want not kind of person. If it's still usable, it's still usable. So I've got Memento ink, which I'm using. I mean, you can use archival black, or you can use any ink that you can find, get your hands on really, or you can change the colours. I always like to take the ink pad to the stamp. I just find I get a bit of coverage that way. And then what I'm going to do is just grab a piece of scrap paper just to stamp my image on, purely because the dress is just going to go slightly over. So try and get as much as you can on there of the bride. But obviously just a little bit of her dress is going to come off, and that didn't work, so I'm just going to redo that piece very quickly. Let me just grab this one again. So now I've made this card about 6 different times at the moment, and it hasn't happened before. So let's try that bit again. And I'm just going to press, obviously extra hard, down around where the detail of the dress is, just to make sure it comes across. There we go, that's much better. So obviously, as I'm using Rich Raspberry for this one, I'm also going to be using the coordinating mark. I'm not sure if you can see that one, it is a little bit dark in here, but it's the Rich Raspberry marker, and all I am literally doing is colouring in the bouquet to match the background cover. Now you can be as neat as you like or not, because I find the bouquet is just a mass. that's probably not the best way to describe it, but I just find it looks better just coloured in like that. I do the buttons on the back of her dress and the little ribbon tie. And then for the hair, I've been using another blend, which is this one, which is Light Crumb Cake. Just going to run that through her hair. Like so. And that is the main of your card done. It is now just the assembly side. So I like to work from one side to the next, which is probably the OCD in me, but I usually like just to assemble bits and pieces first. So for the detailed cut, I should have probably got the die out for you. I've used this one, obviously I haven't poked it through yet, as you can see, but that's the one out of the set that I used. And so a little bit of wet glue on this one, just to quickly, I mean, obviously the more time you've got, the more you can go around the individual pieces, or you could use fast fuse or snail, whichever is your preference really. And then just line it up towards the edge. And then I'm going to do the next piece. So I haven't done a video in a while. I've had quite a bit going on at home. Sort of with family life and working life. I'm hoping to start getting a video out once a week. So I'm hoping over the next couple of days to get 4 or 5 videos, just what I call banked, ready to go. Let me just try and get that one a little bit straight. It's slipping a little bit. There we go. And it slipped again. There we go. And obviously with your bride, I tend to, if I can, I like to use runner tape. Now I got this one from a local craft store. It was a couple of pounds, and the refills are available from there as well. Just a couple of strips on the back. I mean, you can use fast fuse or snail by Stampin' Up, but I tend to have a mixture already in my stash. And then just layer that one over the top of your 2 die cuts. And you'll notice it's just a little bit longer on there, so I'm just going to grab my scissors and just take an extra snip off there. There we go, just dropped it. So that is the base. There we go. So that's rich raspberry in it. I do like dark colours. I don't know what it is, but I just think they look incredibly pretty. So I haven't done bows on any of my invites, purely because I just can't do them, and I struggle with them. So I'm doing little knots on the side of them. So I'm hoping I can get this one tight enough that it doesn't wobble loose. My ribbon I picked up on holiday. I went to Kuala Lumpur 3 years ago and found a ribbon store over there, and it was like 13 pence for 50 odd meters. So I came home with over 300 rolls of ribbon in different colours, which I am still using. So I'm due to go to Hong Kong hopefully in July, so no doubt I will be finding the nearest craft store to replace my stocks. And then just a little bit of tape on the back just to secure it down. Obviously you need to put some extra where the ribbon is, just to give it a bit of extra leverage. Check obviously you've got your card base facing the right way, and just eyeball it to pop it down. And just give it a little bit of pressing, and there we go. So against the other colours, I still think Real Red is kind of my overall favourite because it just stands out more. Just bring that one in a little bit more. There we go. Pink, blue and purple, all just as beautiful, just as elegant each other. But that's the one for today, and then in the next video I will be showing you how to make another one using the Country Floral embossing folder. Thanks for watching, and if you do come and find me on Facebook, I'd love to see what you make. Thank you. Bye bye.